All right, guys, good morning. CodaBoy32 here. Check it out. It's about 5:30 in the morning. I'm sitting in my office. What's the purpose of this video? Well, what I wanted to do was kind of do a intro into the next three videos that I'm getting ready to put out. Why are there three different videos? Because the video is almost 35 minutes long, and I didn't want to have you guys sit through that, so I broke it up into three different sections. What's the video about? Well, it's the introduction of the Primary Arms Gen 2 3-power prism scope set up for the AK-47 and or the 300 Blackout. Now, this specific three-part series is going to be based on the AK-47 platform, and which one is that? That is the Palmetto State Armory Gen 2 blim that they sent to me for testing. So, let's talk about that real quickly. Nothing but impressed. And I can't tell you a whole lot more than Mr. Rovsky's already explained to you. I can do is just I can confirm that. Why have I not done a full-blown review on it yet? Guys, I'm an AR guy. But I will tell you this right now. After my experience in the range with the AK-47, that one in specific, the Palmetto State Army Gen 2, I am quickly becoming an AK guy. Kind of like I just went, well, I bought a Glock, which... oh, if you follow my channel, you'll understand. But anyway, that rifle performed flawlessly, up to about a 750 round count through the rifle, and have had zero malfunctions. Matter of fact, I don't even know what a malfunction looks like in the thing because I haven't had one yet. Now, I'm not pouring sand in it, I'm not dumping, I'm not cooking bacon on it, but I am having fun with it. So, what did we do? Well, we got the Primary Arms Gen 2 3-power prism scope set up for the 7.62 by 39 and mounted it using the Midwest Industries side mount. Took it to the range, and this specific video here is my experience at a 50-yard mark. Now, part 2 is going to be a 200 and 300 yard mark, and then part 3 is going to be the 400 and 500 yard testing. And yeah, we took it out to 500 yards. And man, with Tula ammo, I just can't believe it. But in any case, I'm not going to keep you guys any longer. This is a very short video. This is me, just my first experience with that scope, putting it on the rifle. And you know, when you can take a rifle scope and in less than 100 rounds, you're nailing stuff out at 500 yards, that's a good rifle scope. I will tell you this, with a little bit more experience and a little bit more confidence, and I was using Tula, so I was very hesitant in where my point of impact was. I didn't have a spotter. So it was a very interesting process to me. But I guarantee I take that thing out again, and trusting in the reticle, the ACSS reticle designed by Dimitri, good job, my friend, because it lined up. The average speed of those rounds, we did go chrono, the Tula ammo coming out of that 16.3-inch barrel was averaging at right around 2370, somewhere along in there. The reticle is set up for a 2400. And let's just face facts, man. Tula's probably not the most best accurate ammo to use, but as you can see in this upcoming video, this is a 50-yard zero. I was impressed with it. So anyway, without further ado, let's get on over there and check it out. Here we go. All right, guys, CodaBoy32 here. Check it out. So we're sitting out here at the long range, and I got the AK-47, and we've got the Primary Arms 3-power prism scope set up for the AK-47. Not only what we're going to do is we're going to zero it in at the 50 yards, but we're also going to check the velocity. Now, here's the deal. A lot of people want this is the ammo that we're going to be using. The Tula ammo. Now, is this the best ammo to test a optic out? No, not really. But this is what is readily available to the masses. So I'm not going to be out here shooting precision rounds through this. Besides, I couldn't find any. I went to Bass Pro Shops. I went to Walmart, went to the local gun store. I couldn't find squat, and I unfortunately don't have time to order anything online. So what I'm planning on doing, we're going to put 5 rounds in there. We're going to figure out where we need to be to zero this thing. And then we're going to verify zero at the 200-yard mark up there. And then we're going to have some fun. Because I've got some big old 17-inch targets. And we're going to see how close we can get using the BDC and the ACSS reticle. Now, we've got a little bit of a breeze left to right. I don't think we're going to run into too many issues. But this is supposed to be a fun video. So far, the glass on this thing is impeccable.
The eye relief is amazing on it. Matter of fact, you're about 3 inches back, 3.5 inches back, and that's where it starts closing up. But you can actually get up closer, and it stays wide open all the way in. Now, the etched-in reticle is a very fine reticle. Literally I had to look it up. One of the things that you're going to have to do is definitely read the instructions. I did, and if I have to read the instructions, well, we're going to have some fun. All right, so let's check the velocity on this thing. Hopefully we're going to get right around 2,400 feet per second. 124 grain will run into both the hollow point and the full metal jacket, and we'll see how they do. So here we go. We're going to start off with the hollow points. So just a little bit of information about this rifle. I have probably put 500 rounds through it thus far. Not a single malfunction. I know a lot of people are crazy about that because this is the American-made Palmetto State Armory, but I figure while we're out here, let's just use this thing and see from there. So let's go ahead, see where we are on our feet per second, and that'll tell us where we need to be on the BDC. So here we go. All right, 2286. My damn backpack up in there. 2286 on that one. I'm not too far off down there. Not too bad. One thing I'd like to comment on is the trigger on this guy is really, really nice. Keep going. .2307. .2372. We're slowly working up to that 2400 mark. Here we go. That's 4 rounds. We got one more. Okay. What do you think? Let's go ahead, take the center point there. We're going to bring it up. And let's bring it up about, say, an inch. Okay. Let's see if those adjustments are indeed 1/4 inch more. Well, guys, that's close enough for me. We're getting 2361. Probably not the most ideal. We want to be right around 2400, but it is what it is with what we're working with today. It's about 75 degrees. We do have a lot of humidity out here. So let's go ahead and set the cameras up. So what I want to do is I want to verify that these indeed work. Now, am I shooting precision out here? No. What I'm anticipating is that we're going to be hitting a silhouette size body of target, if you get my drift. But in any case, we're going to be verifying those things. So what I want to do now, let's go ahead and put a target at the 200 and the 300. We'll put cameras on each one of those and see how we're looking. Guys, here we go. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch that video. I'm really looking forward to pushing out number 2 and number 3 of those videos that'll be coming out in the next couple of days. But again, let me say thank you to Primary Arms and thank you to Palmetto State Armory. You guys want a good, economical AK. I have not had any problems with that thing. And like I said, Mr. Rovsky took his out, 5,000 rounds, beat the living snot out of it, did push-ups on it, and basically tried to destroy it. We're going to do a tabletop on that specific firearm so you can see the details and what we're looking at. Next
firearm that we're going to be putting that rifle scope on, the 3-power prism scope, is going to be the 300 Blackout, because I want to see how that performs. That's going to be coming up next week. So, with that being said, guys, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. Support the red, white, and blue. God bless America. God bless those men, women in uniform, 24/7 for our freedom. This freedom's not free. We've got a lot of cool manufacturers that we're working with right now. I want to give a shout out to these guys over here, ripstay.com. I haven't forgotten about you. It's a pretty cool system. We're going to be doing a video on this stuff right here. Very neat thing for your molly webbing. Let's go to 132. Check this out. Woo-hoo-hoo. I'm out of here.